What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the Chance Bishop Show for episode 86 of our MLB The Show 23 Baltimore's franchise mode here on the channel. We have a rematch of the 2028 World Series. The Baltimore Orioles take on the Philadelphia Phillies yet again. Baltimore, of course, still has the better record between the two teams, but it is a team that, honestly, it is a very good Phillies team. They're a team that took Baltimore to 7 games in last year's World Series, and they won it. Yeah, they beat Baltimore in the World Series here at Camden Yards in front of all of the Camden faithful. So a very upsetting victory for very upsetting, loss for the Baltimore Orioles last year. Baltimore is 7-0 in the postseason, while the Phillies are 7-1. Baltimore has a 1.57 ERA to the Phillies 2.66. Both teams are batting over 300, but which team can stay hot? Which team's pitching cannot falter? Which team's hitting can keep on hitting? But of course, Baltimore will be sending the cheat code himself to the mound. That is going to be Grayson Rodriguez. Rodriguez, unhittable, untouchable, un-everythingable. You know, he won, 20-something games this season. He is 2-0, no earned runs, 14 innings pitched, 8 hits, a .71 whip, only 2 walks to 26 punch-outs. A 13-to-1 strikeout-to-walk ratio. As the first batter up, Trey Turner sends that one to left field, and that's going to be caught for out number 1. So 1 down now here for Turner. As we see, Turner at short, Martian left, Acuna DHing, Harper at first, Bellinger in right, Meade at third, Kirk catching, Stott at second, and Johan Rojas is patrolling center field for your Philadelphia Phillies. So a pretty stacked lineup there. Brandon Marsh dribbles that one, snagged by Rodriguez, so to first in time, and that's going to be a quick 2 outs here in the first. Acuna up at Acuna, dribbles that one, Jackson Holiday fields that, goes the first with it in time, and that's going to be out number 3. A 1-2-3 first, and we're on now to the bottom half of the inning. Painter's on the mound for the Phillies, 2 games, 2 wins, a 2.57 ERA, 14 innings, 12 hits, a 1.14 whip, 4 walks to 16 punch-outs for the young Andrew Painter. Now here we go, Gunner leads things off, but that's going to be a knock down the left field line. It's going to roll into the corner. That is going to be a lead-off double here for the Orioles' third baseman, Gunnar Henderson. Big double there. And up will come Jackson Holiday, who sends that one down the left field line. That one will be caught by the left fielder, Brandon Marsh, who has plenty of range. Gunnar advances to third base easily on that. Throw not even close, as they take a couple hops to get there. Now Torkelson up, and Torkelson, watch ball 4 go by. Watching that high pitch go by, very not Torkelson-like of him. Usually we swing at that. Jordan's up, and Jordan puts that on the ground. That has a chance if he can beat it out, and he does not. Double play ends the inning here. Runner strike at third. You hate to see that. And up comes Harper, and Harper issued the free pass. Third walk of the postseason issued by Grayson Rodriguez. He's averaging about 1 per game. Next batter up, it's going to be Bellinger. Over to second, back to first, in time, and around the horn, the Phillies go. 5-4-3 on the putout. Curtis Meade, 1-2 count, and Meade pops this one up. That is going to be, in theory, 6 up, 6 down now here for the Phillies. Adley Rutschman sends that one down the left field line. Brandon Marsh giving chase, settling in, catching for out number 1. The man that barks a lot gets the putout. Luis Angel Acuna up, and Acuna will send that one into right center. That one will be caught, though, by Bellinger. He makes the catch with ease. So 2 outs now. Jason Dominguez due up, and Dominguez will send that to the right center gap. That one caught, though, by Rojas, and that's going to end the second. 1-2-3 go the Orioles. As on now the top of the third. Kirk leads things off with a smash into left center. And that's going to be caught by Elijah Green for the first out here in the inning. So 1 down now here on the Kirk flyout, as we are going to have a Bryson Stott. Stott puts down the sacrifice bunt, more of a squeeze bunt. Gunner throw in time, and that's going to be out number 2. Bold strategy there by Bryson. trying to surprise Gunnar Henderson, but Gunnar's too good at that third base position. Johan Rojas up, and Rojas gonna get the first hit of the game. That one falling just in front of the speedy Jason Dominguez. So a 2-out single here for the Phillies. Inning still alive. Rodriguez has to throw some extra pitches here. Not what you want to see from a starter in the postseason. Trey Turner up, and Turner grounds that one. The torque to second. Over, I guess it's the shortstop Jackson Holiday at second. That doesn't matter though. It's going to end the inning. On now, bottom half of the third. Orioles have their first man up. Elijah Green put that on the ground. Meade knocks it down. Throw not even going to be attempted as a speedy Elijah Green is an infield single. Drew Jones, ooh, that's a pitcher's pitch right there. Called strike 3 by the home plate umpire. First K of the game for Painter. Gunnar up, and Gunnar gets plunked on that one. That's going to be a bold strategy there by the Phillies. Jackson up, and Jackson sends that to left. You got to think the runner from third, he's going to hold up, actually. Brandon Marsh with the strike home plate. He would have been a dead duck. Torkelson leads up now with the bases juiced. That one's hit down the right field line. Bellinger settling. Bellinger throwing. That one's going to be the home plate. That throw's going to be wide. That's going to be a sacrifice fly there for Spencer Torkelson. Elijah Green scores from third. Jordan's up now, and Jordan grounds that to Harper. Harper steps on the bag, and that's going to end the inning. Baltimore takes a 1-0 lead on the sac fly. As here we go, Brandon Marsh due up, and Marsh puts that one between the third baseman and the shortstop for a lead-off single. So runner on first base now with 1 out in the inning, and I guess no one out in the inning. Up comes Acuna, and Acuna sends that to deep center. That one's back, settled underneath of by Elijah. Elijah gets the crow hop going, and that's going to be out number 1. 1 out now here in this 4th inning as the former Atlanta Braves retired. Bryce Harper goes down the off-speed pitch there. You'll love to watch him. Just watch that go by. First punch out of the game for Grayson. Bellinger up, and Bellinger hits that one to the shortstop, who's playing in the shift. Over to first in time, and that's going to end the inning there. Rutschman, Acuna, and Dominguez are due up here in the bottom half of the inning. Baltimore looking to extend their lead from past that 1 run. Adley, free pass. There you go, big fella. Second walk of the game issued by Andrew Painter. Not something we're used to being issued by our starters. Next batter up, Luis Angel Acuna sends that down the right field line. That one's caught for out number 1. Nice easy out right there for the Phillies pitching staff. As up comes Jason Dominguez, who sends that one almost off of the head of Andrew Painter. And it's going to be a base knocker that advances everyone 1 bag. So runner on first and second now with 1 away. Up comes Elijah to right field. That one's back. That one's not deep enough to advance anyone. So that's going to be the second out here in the 4th inning. So hopefully trying to get some runs across the board. Advance some runners here. Drew Jones, that one down the right field line. That one will be caught. Hanging up just a little too long to do anything there for Baltimore's offense. So Meade, Kirk, and Stott due up here by top of the 5th inning as Baltimore looking to keep them off the board. Meade strikes out swinging the 12-6 curveball there from Grayson Rodriguez. Second of the game now for the Baltimore ace. Alejandro Kirk swinging a miss there for the big fella. And it's going to be back-to-back punch-outs now for Grayson, who seems to be finding his groove late in this one. Bryson Stott, 1-2 count, and there you go. Strike out the side in order is Grayson Rodriguez, who just needed 5 innings to figure out what he was doing there. Now up comes Gunnar, leading off the bottom half of that 5th inning. That one's the center. Deep to center, and that one into the bullpen. That's a solo shot to lead off the inning. 3rd home run of the postseason there for Gunnar Henderson. 398. 104 is that exit velo. Both of them just to dead center field. A big boy home run there by the 3rd baseman, Gunnar Henderson. That's what you like to see. That is a demoralizing home run. Up comes Jackson Holiday, and Holiday grounds that one. That one's fielded by the 2nd baseman over to first in time for out number 1. 1 down now here, bottom of the 5th, as up will be the 1st baseman, Spencer Torkelson. Torkelson batting sub 200, sub 400, 370 in the postseason. Drives that one dead center. That one just hit the deepest part of the ballpark there and just did not want to go out. So 2 outs now here in the inning. As up will come Yordan Alvarez, who will put that one on the ground. That one backhanded by Stott over to Harper in time, and that's going to end the 5th inning. Johan Rojas leads off the 6th with a punch out there. Big punch out there for Grayson Rodriguez, who topped off at 100 miles an hour on that punch out. Trey Turner, 1-1 count, sends that to left. That one, though, is going to be caught for out number 2. So there are 2 away here now in this 6th inning, as we're going to have up now the 2-0 hitter, Brandon Marsh. Marsh 1 for 2, sends that to right field. That's going to be set on by Jason Dominguez. He's going to have a 1 for 3 night for Brandon Marsh. On now the bottom half of this 6th inning, as Baltimore sends out, I guess they chase out their starter. Out comes former Atlanta Brave A.J. Minter. So they have Minter, they have Acuna. Next year, you're going to tell me they have Brian Snicker as like their first base coach, and Bobby Cox is going to be their GM or something. I don't know. But first batter up, Adley flies out to center field. You hate to see that one there for the catcher. So big out number 1. Now up comes Luis Angel Acuna, who sends that down the left field line. That one will be getting down off the actual deepest part of the ballpark in left field. That's going to be a 1-out double for the... 1-out double. Bad throw, try to go to third, wasn't worth it. Didn't work out the way you wanted it to. Dominguez up now. Dominguez foul grounds. That's going to be a fly out in foul territory. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles on now at the top of the 7th. Hate to see it there. Acuna strikes out swinging there. That is going to be the 6th punch out of the game now for Grayson. Grayson, keeping Phillies offense at bay here, as that one's going to leave the yard. Bryce Harper gets a hold of that one, and that one's onto the concourse, almost clears the fence and right. That is a 107 mile an hour exit velo home run there by Bryce Harper. First run of the postseason given up by Grayson Rodriguez is going to be a solo shot to Harper. Harper, though, one of the best players in the league. Now comes Belly, and Belly sends that to left. That one's going to be a lazy fly out to Drew Jones, who makes the catch for out number 2. So there's 2 away now here in this 7th inning, as will be the 6-hitter Curtis Mead, who lines that one up the middle. That one looks like it went off of Grayson Rodriguez. That is going to be a 2-out single here for the Philadelphia Phillies. They are rallying late. Kirk up, and Kirk strikes out. Rodriguez finally gets out of the inning. Out comes Brendan White for the Phillies. 5 games and a win, 4 2/3 innings pitched, a 1.93 ERA for Mr. White. First batter up, Elijah Green strikes out swinging. You hate to see that. Big out number 1 there, first punch out of the game for White. Now Drew Jones gets contact there, rolls that to Turner to Harper in time for out number 2. Now with 2 away here in this 7th inning, it's going to be the leadoff man, Gunnar Henderson, who drives that one dead right field. Goodbye, baseball, onto the concourse there. A no-doubt shot for the Orioles' third baseman. So Baltimore and Philadelphia trading home runs in this inning here. Led off by Harper with the home run with 2 outs. Now this time with Gunnar Henderson, who I believe also had 2 outs right there. But 388, 106 is at exit velo. Jackson Holliday follows suit with a very lazy pop-up behind the plate. Caught by Kirk, and that's going to end the 7th inning. 1-2-3, thanks to that home run. Julian Prado comes out in relief of Grayson Rodriguez after he allowed his first run of the entire postseason there. So 1 run in like 20 innings pitched, nothing to scoff at right there. Let's be honest. Prado, first batter, Bryson Stott strikes out swinging. You hate to see that right there. Bryson Stott just not doing well. Johan Rojas, 1-2 count. He strikes out as well. Poor Johan, all speed, no bat. You really do hate to see that one right there. But a big out, number 2. Now Trey Turner. There you go. 1-2-3 go the Phillies. And Turner gets rung up by the home plate umpire yet again, saying that was not a valid at bat right there. Now Jose Alvarado out of the pen here for the Phillies. Normally their closer, it seems like, but now they're going to be their hefty lefty, heavy, how you leverage innings eater. First batter up, Torkelson gets a leadoff single. We're off to a great start here now, Jose. Maybe do better. Jordan's up now, and Jordan deep to right field. That one's back. That one's looking up, and that one will just... That one's just gonna die right there. Didn't quite go any further. But now with 2 outs, actually with 1 out here in the inning, runner on first. Next batter up, Adley Rutschman, who lines that one right at the second baseman. All right, two outs now here, runner on first base. Let's get something going here. Luis Angel Acuna. Next batter up, that one's going to get down. That one's into left field. And that one is going to be a 2-out double. So there you go. Big 2-out double there for Luis Angel Acuna. You know, the younger brother of Ron Acuna, who is on this Phillies team. And a 2-1 intentional walk for Jason Dominguez. He's 1 for 3 on the day. But they're opting to load the bases with 2 outs now. That could be extremely detrimental if Jose just leaves one to get grooved by Elijah Green. Green puts out on the ground. That one, fielded by Stott, flip turn. That's going to end the inning. All right, never mind. Alvarado gets out of the bases loaded jam there. You hate to see that. Craig Kimbrell. Oh boy. Polarizing guy here in Baltimore. 3 games, 3 saves, 2 2/3 innings pitched, 4 strikeouts, no hits, no walks. Brandon Marsh, he punches out swinging right there. You hate to see that, you know, but with 1 out now, here comes Ron Acuna Jr., who goes down looking as well. Try to check the swing. That doesn't quite matter, as they call that a strike anyway. Bryce Harper pops this one up. That one's foul territory. Torkelson underneath of it. Torkelson will make the catch in the first base coach box. That is going to end the Phillies' streak right there. Gonna end. The Phillies doing very hot coming into this. You know, Baltimore, they're doing hot too, but just not quite as chemistry-wise as Philadelphia. But with a loss there here in game number 1 at Camden Yards, could definitely be dream crushing. Can, just kills the demeanor of a room. But there you go. Painter, 5 innings, 5 hits. Harper 1 for 3 with a home run or run and RBI. Unfortunate right there for, just for, I guess, the other team right there, because you don't really expect a 3-1 loss where, your team's former closer comes out and closes you out, and, your staff ace gets just out-dueled exponentially by another staff ace. But if you guys enjoyed this episode, hit that like button, comment down below, and text on YouTube though. Peace out, rock on, stay super classy, and we're gonna catch you doing a lot of fun stuff real quick.